If you like were a loyal subscriber and you cared about me at all, to put that in my face is disrespectful. Okay, so pretty much I'm having the worst fucking day of my life. I don't care. Look at that plant back there.
You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
I am so embarrassed to show this right now. I was gonna say abusing, but no, I've been neglecting my plants. So they have been suffering in silence.
I tried to change.
Look at how sad this plant is. It used to have little leaves, and now it's just a stick. Damn. So, yeah, I'm having a pretty bad day. Ooh. And then this morning, sorry, there's a bug here. It's really cute. Like, he's not doing anything. Like, she can just, like, chill. I don't care. She's just chilling. I am such a bug person, I've realized. Like, I have spiders all over my room. And I will never understand somebody who, like, there are people in the world who will get, like, a tiny little spider crawling in their arm and see it and go, That felt like the clearest, most crisp scream that has ever been scrummed. But yeah, this morning was horrible. I woke up being like, yeah, I'm being watched. So to cheer me up, I'm gonna look at a few of y'all's bookshelf. I haven't done this in a while because it honestly just kind of made me feel bad. I considered not doing it anymore because, I don't know, I think reading is something that's just supposed to be very fun. As long as you're reading, just read. Like, that's a great, incredible, awesome thing. And it just felt mean, and I don't want to be mean, and I want to be a hub of positivity and light. But what I decided is to just stop giving ratings. To my core, I am a snooper. I love to snoop. I love to look, especially with stuff that I'm not supposed to see. I want to see it. I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna like open it up and like touch it. Okay, this is Elena's bookshelf. Very bargain bin. This really reminds me of a thrift store bookshelf. Whenever I go into a thrift store and go into the book section, I just combust. My brain just explodes because it's just so overwhelming. The amount of books there are, they are never organized well. Oh, reading Lolita in Tehran. Isn't that in Iran? Tehran, Iran? That's the capital of something. That's really interesting. And then right beside it, you got Alice in Wonderland. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this feels like some, like, academic piece. Reading Lolita from the perspective of, like, the Middle East. And then right beside it, you got a fairy tale, Alice in Wonderland. Like, you know. Bridge of Clay. Death Note. What the hell? The hell's that? The Bell Jar. I gotta reread that. I read that book in one day and did not retain a single piece of information or plot or character. I don't remember anything that happened in that book. Jonah Hill. Okay, lots of Stephen King. I love Stephen King. Let's see what the books from here that I've read. It. No. The Dead Zone. No. Pet Sematary. Yes. Salem's Lot. No. The Shining. Yes. The movie's much better, in my opinion. Carrie. Yes. I have read that. The Talisman. Fuck no. The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon.
What the hell?
No. You need to get The Green Mile in here. I think the first book that I ever read from Stephen King was The Green Mile.
You leave the light on after bedtime.
When I was maybe like 12. I think I was in grade 7. I don't know why. That seems really odd. It is interesting though that you don't have The Green Mile or Misery. Like, where is Misery? You are missing Misery Chastain and Annie Wilkes, you cockadoodie. Like, oh, Stephen Hawking, A Brief History of Time. That's really interesting that you have that. I've heard it's quite accessible. Like, it's quite easy, not easy. Like, I've heard that like I could read it if I wanted to. I don't want to, but I could. Which you wouldn't think I could, but I probably can't. Shit. This is my favorite shelf, the bottom shelf. You got a whole bunch of like journals, I think, but then you've got some Celeste Ng, Elef Batuman, a book called Egghead. Oh, The Body Keeps a Score. I recently read that one and came to a lot of revelations. A lot of revelations. Oh, you got more. What the hell? So up here you got a tank of grass. Is there like a bugs in there or something? But then over here, it looks like you might have like a snake or a salamander or something that likes it dry and hot. That's what she said.
And
This is really interesting stuff you got here. Is this manga? Everybody needs a manga heartstopper shelf. Mouse. This is so interesting. See, this is like, I love to snoop. Like, this is such a good shelf to just like look and be like, what's going on with you? What are you doing? Like these little figurines. I love this. See no evil, here do it, evil, whatever. See it? You know what I'm talking about. It makes you realize that there's other people out there who exist. And then it looks like you just have a lot of manga. And some Murakami. Ooh, Lolita. The Road by Cormac McCarthy. I think that this book here is the only book I've ever had to DNF because it was too much. It's about like a father and son and dystopian times come around. I don't remember what happens. I just remember there's like ash in the sky and the sun's not able to get through, so they're not able to grow food, and everybody's just like dying, and then cannibalism starts up naturally. And it's this father and son trying to survive. And it is the bleakest, saddest, most disgusting shit ever. Recently, I've been thinking about rereading it. I'm in a book club, and my friend said that she wants to pick this as the book. And I'm not opposed to it, although it definitely is like freaking me out a bit. I really like this shelf. Miyako Kawakami. This is an author, Osamu Dazai, that I really want to get into. Yeah. I love it. Good stuff. Okay, so this is Tajiri. This is apparently New York City, which is fucking so awesome. I love this. I don't like this, but I love this shithead. This fucking yellow bitch needs to die. This Stranger, big ass. Like, this is like a magazine of This Stranger by Albert Camus, which is so crazy. Why is it so big? Oh, a playbill for Hamilton. Don't get me started on Hamilton because it will be felt around the world if I ever profess my love for Hamilton.
1776.
I like this. This is very like dark academia-y. Very Donna Tartt. This, however, this is oh, I see. You got your front door here, so right here you've got your AirPods, Sunnies, as they like to say in the UK. Glass vase. I think that is that like a coffee thing? Does it make coffee? I don't know. Make your coffee before you go. Makeup bag. I don't know. Some of the books you have, let me see. You have a book called Getting to Maybe. Don't know what the fuck that is. That's crazy. It's a crazy name for a book. Getting to Maybe. That's just voice to text fucking up. Like, you've got some Eckhart Tolle. I've heard he's like like that. No, I don't know. Isn't he like philosophical or something? Is he self-help? Okay, so she's a nerdy girl. She's got the Thrones of Guards. What the fuck's that show called? Guards. I don't remember. Throne of... What the fuck's that called? Throne... Yeah, I like what I see. It's a mix of like pretty much everything. I like that you have blood. Oh, you use the library. I like that. I like when I see people using the library. You got Bloodmarked, which is so fucking good. So incredible. Such a great little YA fantasy series, which is insane coming from my mouth because I don't read kids' books. But this series is really great. You're an interesting person and you live in New York.
I am walking here!
So I think that's fun. This is Shark. Ew. This is a pandemic project. I know for a fact this is a product of the pandemic. Someone just bored out of their goddamn minds being like, what if? Okay, but like, wait, like, what I made my bedboard out of jeans. What if I did that? That could be cute. It's gotta be a pandemic thing, because if that was said in a room full of people, they would have been like, oh, maybe rethink that. Don't do that. But no, it just was said into the abyss. That would be a really good idea. I wanna do it. And nobody was there to stop her. Wow. It's cool though. It's a good idea. And the execution is obviously fucking incredible. Like, you could sell that on Etsy for millions of dollars. It's just something about it that's really unsettling to me. I don't really see much going on. It's fun. Like, it's fun. You like fantasy, and I like fantasy, and I respect that, and I respect you. And you got some sci-fi here. I've read a few of these books. The Martian I love, and You Wear is great. If you haven't read his other one, Project Hail Mary, you should read it. It's fucking incredible. Rocky is one of my favorite little characters ever. Okay, here's Ella. Who is that? Is this Taylor? Oh! Oh my gosh, this is so fun. This is why I love doing these. This is so much fun. Look, I can see your reflection in the picture. So I think that the Reputation tour, you got the meet and greet, but you didn't get to meet Taylor, but you did get to meet a humongous picture of her and get to sit on the throne of snakes, which is so fun. A little bit of a Taylor Swift shrine, which is fine. Although, the day I'm filming this, yesterday was Jack Antonoff's wedding to Margot Robbie, or Margaret, I don't know. And that mob formed outside, and people on Twitter were like,
if you were outside of Jack's wedding, a fuck you, a big fuck you, because you ruined the day. You ruined the day. And Taylor was like that. Taylor would hate you, by the way.
So, I hope you weren't there. I want to know if anybody who's watching this was there. Could you comment below and tell me, were you outside of Jack Antonoff's wedding? I think that if anyone would be, it would be one of my subscribers. I feel like I totally would have. Like, if I was just like there, walking around, and I see this huge mob, I might go up to someone and be like, oh, like, what's going on? And they'd be like,
oh, it's Jack Antonoff's wedding, and Taylor Swift is in there.
I might stick around for a while. Not because I care that much about Taylor Swift, but just to like hang out. The books you've got are pretty uninteresting to me. Oh, whoa. What the heck? Weird. Why is that on your wall? Is that real? What is that? I like don't want to make any jokes because I don't know if there's a real people that are actually missing, but like, you're not helping anyone by keeping those in your room. I don't know how anyone's supposed to find those people with those in your bedroom. Bill Denborough. Oh, it's the kids from It. Here I was thinking you were running around town with like a black ski mask, stealing missing signs. Like going to your local bulletin board, just taking the missing posters. And then you got one of these Funko Pops. So that is the end of you. You're over. I'm about to send my horde on your ass. I'm about to expose your email and find your IP address, and through your IP address find your email and dox you, by the way, because I'm sick of this shit. Okay, I think we're gonna end it on this one. I know I didn't do a ton this video, but I've just been chatting. I've been chatting away. But this seems promising. This seems exciting. Okay, so I totally should have had this shit up here the entire time. Casually, there's just a perfect fucking ledge for my eyes to see this. Although this is my right side, which is embarrassing because maybe I'll do it like this. Oh! Don't look at me. So this is Julia. This is some great little funky designs. You got, ooh, like, ooh, vintage vibes. I'm a big fan. Can I say that? Like, I'm a big fan of this. You seem like you're like 27. I feel like you go out to get drinks with friends. Blue typewriter, sick as fuck. Like, what, like, look at, like, you got like a vintage radio or something over here. Like, what the fuck? Like, and then over here, what do you have? It looks like some classics. You got Moby Dick. This is a Master and Margarita, some Russian lit. Wow. Oh, I think you're an artist. I think this is like art books. You got a feather quill. Oh my gosh, a whole bunch of Penguin classics. Amazing. Frida, Elton John, Oscar Wilde. Okay, ally. Or gay. I don't know. What My Bones Know. Oh, is that a book that I don't remember. Yes, this is. I've been looking at this book recently because I recently read, as I said before, The Body Keeps a Score, which is about trauma. And I've heard like some people say like it's not a super diverse book. It doesn't really acknowledge marginalized people and their trauma. And I think that it provides a very insular look into trauma. So I've been looking for books about trauma from outside of straight, white, cisgender. And this is a book that I've seen and heard some great things about. Okay, Donna Tartt, you got some Otessa. The Best We Could Do. I've read this, it's a graphic novel. This is great, I love your vibe. I'm gonna email you back and say, hey, can we hang out? Good for you for being cool and stuff. I applaud you. Round of applause for Julia. Is that your name? Round of applause for Julia. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want. Follow me on Instagram. Got a lot going on over there. And I'll see you soon. Bye! Look at my passport photo. I'm gonna like blur it a little bit because I feel like that's like asking to get my identity stolen.